everyone, Colleen here with the Client Success Team at Tink. Today we're going to speak with Chris at New Home Tech. Chris is at New Home Tech and he is one of our beloved clients with Tink. And we're excited to learn a little bit about you here and a little bit more about New Home and how Tink has helped you guys. So Chris, why don't we start off with a quick introduction into who you are?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Tallene. My name is Chris Salisi. I'm part of the New Home Tech team. I have kind of worked in various different industries, but this one specifically has kind of presented interesting challenges for us, especially with our team. And Tink has just been such an amazing tool for us throughout. But yeah, I've been a part of the team here for a little over 3 years, and I'm essentially part of the management team as well as kind of wearing multiple hats as a small business. I think that is essential, and we I handle everything from HR to all sorts of other management duties and responsibilities, but kind of taking part in multiple areas of the business.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool. So what kind of business is New Home Tech in?
So at New Home Tech, we are in the custom integration field or industry when it comes to residential homes and properties, including commercial properties. So we are involved in low voltage design and installation when it comes to all sorts of technology throughout the property. So TV, speakers, automation that kind of brings it all together, you name it, security. But we're essentially a part of that design and installation process for any type of residential and commercial project.
Nice. So you're making spaces smart. Does that sound like, yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, putting together smart homes and smart properties.
That's awesome. Okay, very cool. And where are you guys based?
We're in Los Angeles, so technically specifically Van Nuys, California, but Los Angeles is pretty much our area of expertise.
Wonderful. So, Chris, you're wearing multiple hats at New Home Tech, which is very common in a small business. I'm curious to know, since you probably have some different views into using Tink, how has it helped you guys and how has it helped your team?
Yeah, I mean, Tink has been such a useful tool. When I first started a little over 3.5 years ago, there was a lot of manual entry when it came to time tracking and when it came to especially reviewing timesheets and things like that. So for us, Tink has made it so easy to kind of put a lot of that power in the employees' hands. They're able to clock in and clock out. So time tracking has been super simple. I think that the geotagging is such a great feature because a lot of our projects, a lot of our technicians will actually start their job or start their day at a project site. So it's really important for us to be able to review, if necessary, where they were clocking in and where they were clocking out. I think that at the end of the day, timesheet reports are so easy to pull. Select the technicians that you need to pull that kind of report for and be able to put it all together very, very simply has been awesome. And, me personally, I think that something that I've kind of seen from other industries as well that I've worked in, but specifically in this one, being able to allow the technicians and being able to allow the employees to review their own times at the end of the week or end of the day and be able to submit them based on, of course, they know their time best. So being able to submit that and for a manager to quickly be able to review it, knowing that the employee has taken a look at it first, great feature. We absolutely love it.
Oh, that's so cool to hear. So I'm sure that transparency has really helped with you and your team and all of the leaderships as well.
Exactly. I think that at the end of the day, time edits are something that are going to happen in every industry. Sometimes people forget to clock in or clock out, take a break, but Tink makes it number one so easy to be able to do those things and edit them, but also to have the employee be able to edit it. Once again, knowing their time, it makes it so much easier, and there's a lot of trust there, obviously, but being able to review it really briefly makes it super simple.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, as a current user, you also have the ability to get a sneak peek into some of our beta features. And a little birdie told me that you're really enjoying our projects and our task management. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. In our industry, it's so important for us to be task oriented. So being able to, and once again, a little sneak peek on our end, but being able to set those tasks and assign tasks essentially, and to have technicians and employees be able to clock into a specific task allows us to really be able to see the amount of time that's being spent on that task. Of course, you're able to then review, see if it took longer than it should have, so on and so forth. But once again, just kind of having those tasks out there, having employees be able to clock in and clock out of them really allows us to look at our time tracking in a different way.
Cool. I'm so excited that you're enjoying that feature. Project and task management will be live next month, so take a look out for that. But I am excited to hear that as a beta user, you are excited and are finding it useful for your company. So thank you for that feedback. Chris, I appreciate your time today. It was fun to get to know a little bit about you, a little bit about New Home Tech, and so excited to hear that you guys are finding Tink to be very helpful in your industry and as a small business. So thank you again for your time and your feedback.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Tallene. And like I said, we're so excited to be using Tink, but also for so many future kind of additions and inclusions moving forward.
Such a cheerleader. I love it. All right, Chris, you have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.